we are live. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, I am doing a YouTube live today because I've done a few TikTok lives. I want to see what I like better. So let's just get into it. I am here to answer any questions. I got a really good iced latte right here, which is so big. It's like almost the size of my head. But let me see if I can read the comments, because this is the first time I'm going live on my phone. Oh, hi. Whoa, I can see everyone now. It took a little bit to update. Hi guys, how are we all? So okay, wow, a lot of y'all are on at this time. The questions are just all rolling in. Yeah, but I've done YouTube lives before. If you want to check them out, they are on my YouTube channel, in the live section. And I started getting like really obsessed with doing TikTok lives every single day because I feel like I'm hanging out with like my best friends, but I was doing it on TikTok. And I got so addicted to it. And then the last TikTok live, for some reason, like I uploaded on YouTube and you can still see it, but it's really laggy, like it stops. So I'm like, okay, let me do a YouTube live on my phone for the first time and see how I like that. So yeah, I'm really excited. I was just saying before, I got an iced latte and I wasn't even wanting a huge ass iced latte like this, but they're so cute. So I go to this specific spot and they usually give me like a normal size latte, and 2 days ago I was walking, they did the same thing, and they did the same thing today where they give me a huge ass size and they put ice cream in it, and they're like, do you mind that we put ice cream in it? I'm like, no, not at all. So it was really sweet. How is everyone's days? The questions are coming in so fast. This is insane. But can you guys hear me all right? I love a drama, boy, boom, 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 boom. Okay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know that y'all can hear me. Thank you. I wonder if there's a way to make the comments even bigger, because on TikTok you can like slide and the comments are like across the entire screen, which is really helpful. Because I can only see like 3 comments at a time and it moves so fast that I can't even like pick one. Anyways. I love your accent. Thank you, Eric. I'm not sure what Bayonetta glasses are. Memamo. These comments are going so fast I can't even read the person's name. Thank you, Divya. Love you too. Yeah, I got these glasses on AliExpress. I was gonna say AliExpress should sponsor me, but they emailed me, but I decided not to work with them. But little shout out to AliExpress. I've been talking about, everyone always compliments me on my glasses. So in every live I'm like, AliExpress. Literally AliExpress for like $3. I'm not even joking. And they're prescription because I'm waiting for my contacts to get in. Got your heart in a headlock. I could fully drive while because I got my screen and my maps and everything, but I feel like y'all will tell me off if I do that. ChatGPT, is it socially acceptable to drive while doing a live stream? Alright, I saw a members only question. So if you want to prioritize your questions, I will 100% answer members only people and tip questions. I will answer as much as I can with other ones, but I'm just saying that Bubbles, you can do the impossible, so why not? But then I have to like end the maybe I'll do it like another time because I don't want to drive out and you guys see where I live. Thank you for all the compliments. I love you guys. I'm trying to find this members only question. But I hope everyone is having such a beautiful day. I feel so good. It's like really hot right now in Sydney and I just have my AC blasting and I feel so comfortable. I feel so good. Oh, I went way too far. Got your heart in a headlock. I got that song stuck in my head. Where are you? I'm summoning you. Oh, okay. Welcome, Bleester, who just joined members only. Got your heart in a headlock. Is anyone loving that song right now? I'm so obsessed with that song. Oh my days. Why can't I find this comment right now? Y'all are too quick for me. Melody, okay. Hi Melody, how are you? So if I affirm I'm in a happy and committed relationship with SP, one of my favorite affirmations, by the way, sometimes, oh my god, it just keeps moving. Okay, I have to find it again. I don't know why I can't just stop. Got your heart in a headlock. I don't believe in you. 888, my favorite angel number. Yes, I love that. Sometimes I affirm SP is my husband. I'm happily married. Does this make me double-minded? No, I don't see why it would make you double-minded. I mean, no, not at all. I mean, this is what I heard a very long time ago when it comes to, like, for example, if you want to manifest $1 million and then $1 billion, it's like yes and yes. Like, you can manifest both. So definitely don't worry about being double-minded. Just know that all of your desires are coming to light and your subconscious mind, which is your higher self, knows exactly what you want. So you can literally affirm for whatever you want if that makes you feel excited. Thank you so much, Sukanya. The 3D backfired even when I was RA. I don't know what RA means. robotically affirming, you just keep on going. Hi, Ass. How are you doing? You just keep on robotically affirming. Keep persisting. And also, like, I would definitely recommend to distract yourself. So if you were fully living in this moment as the person who has what they want, you wouldn't be noticing that you don't have it. Does that make sense? So it's like, yeah, I'm manifesting 1 million subscribers, right? But I'm not like checking the subscriber count non-stop and being like, the 3D backfired, even though my subscriber count like went down by 2k, but it's back up to normal. But like, see, I shouldn't even be knowing that. I should just be living my best life in each and every single moment, being so distracted by what I'm doing, like living my best life, filming videos, doing lives, going to the beach, being with my SP, being with my family, being with my friends, like that. I shouldn't even notice that. I should be so just living my best life and not have to like continue to check how much subscribers. Same thing as you, just keep on going and that's it. Got your heart in a headlock. Rita, I manifested my dream job and salary thanks to you. Blista, yes! I love that so much. Do you care to share with the class how you did that? I love, this is what I started doing with TikTok. Like, I would talk, I get so many success stories where people are like, Rita, I did this because you told me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, can you tell us like how you manifested it? Because I feel like people get so excited about successful manifestations. If I write a script scene and read it daily about SP, can I manifest that in the 3D? Yeah, if you want to script and that's calling to you 100%, you can manifest that in the 3D. Why are subliminals not working for me? You just need to keep going and continue listening to them. And it's also about like listening in on what makes you feel good. Because some subliminals I hear and it does nothing to me in my body. Whereas there are some that gives me tingles, or it gets me excited, or it makes me feel like a bad bitch. And those are the ones that I stick to. So you have to really listen to your body and ask yourself, like, you shouldn't even be asking yourself, it should just be like, I'm excited about this, and that's it. How do you manifest your SP without being demotivated? When you're demotivated, I would suggest to do what makes you happy in each moment. Because when you focus on what makes you happy in each moment, it's like you're already living as the person who has your manifestation. So you're gonna like blink and in a second you're gonna get it, because you've just been loving life. And I like to say you're distracted from your manifestation. So I would advise to do that. You're welcome. I would love to say y'all's names in each question, but like the questions are coming in so fast, sometimes it's hard for me to like catch on to your names. Hi John, how are you? How do I manifest perfect clothes? I've never been asked that one before. That's interesting. I would go on Pinterest. Pinterest have like amazing things in it, and I would get it, like I would get so excited and so inspired. And as I'm scrolling through through Pinterest or even TikTok, like there are some fire outfits on TikTok or Instagram or wherever you feel. Just assume each time you do that you have these clothes, like, or oh my god, I'm so stylish, like all of these people on Pinterest are me, and just assume that to be in your reality right now. Oh, by the way, I got a success story. So I hadn't studied at all, and I said, okay, calm, it's already done. I have passed this exam, and a sense of calm came over me, and guess what? I got full marks. Melody, I love that so much. So you just stayed calm and you said it's already done. I love that. That is one of my favorite like ways to manifest anything. Seriously, because when you're calm, everything happens. Honestly. You just have to settle into your body and be confident in that no matter what. I don't believe in me. Got your own. The real Charisse. Hey Queen, day one baddie here. Just wanted to say thank you. I'm living in the end and watching your vids on repeat. I love that so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I love my members only. Lisa says, should I manifest my ex back even though I promised myself I was never going to? I'm missing him. 100%. Like, if that's what you want, you should be doing that, Blista. Like, no matter what you were thinking just a second ago with your manifestations, you can change your manifestations anytime based on your desires. You have to know that like your desires are safe guidance from your higher self. So whenever that switches, listen to that shit. John, I'm always good, thank you for asking. Happy to be here for this live. You're such an inspiration. Thank you, John. I really appreciate that. Tell me about manifesting height. I would just visualize myself being taller than a person that you've seen. Oh my god, there's birdies flying around and they're so cute. I love birdies. Yeah, I would visualize myself standing next to someone that I know is tall. It could be a celebrity, it could be someone that I know. And yeah, like just visualize myself being taller and do that for 10 minutes every single day and just know that it is done in your reality right now. Do intrusive thoughts manifest? They don't if you don't entertain them. So what you have to do, like we say, you know, ignore your circumstances and ignore your doubts. And it's really just as simple as letting them be there, and that's it. And just allowing them to go away by themselves, and they definitely will. Like when I'm facing something that causes a reaction out of me, because I'm human and everyone is human and that's okay. We're on this journey of understanding all of this every single day. So we get better and better each and every single day from learning from ourselves, and that non-reaction becomes less and less every single day. So I would say to breathe through those intrusive thoughts. Tell yourself that whatever doesn't feel good is a lie. And that's it. And you continue doing that. You continue breathing through that and accepting it until it goes away by itself, because you don't want to fight with it. And I freaking promise you, the second that you do just what I said, it's not going to manifest, because you're actually not reacting to it. You're just waiting for it to go away by itself. You're welcome. Again, if you guys really want me to answer a question, I prioritize members only and tips, because I see a lot of the same question, but I can't, everything's just going by so fast, you know? The real Charisse, facts, non-reaction, and breathing through it are the go. I'm telling you, glow up has been real. Yeah, it's insane. It's gotten me through everything. I would not be where I am today without non-reaction. And there has been some real shit that I reacted, that I could have reacted to, that I was more than okay to react to. Any normal person would react to the things that were happening. But when I just stuck on breathing through it and telling myself that it's not true, and just settling into that uncomfortable feeling, and it's uncomfortable, it doesn't feel good, but you're just waiting for it to go away. It can chill with me for as long as it wants. If I'm inclined to do something that makes me happy, I'm gonna do that as well, because it's gonna distract me, whether it's go on the treadmill, do a live, do a YouTube, hang out with my partner, whatever, and I forget about it. It's as if it never happened. I'm thinking of getting an iPad, because if I'm gonna be doing these lives all the time, I would love to get an iPad. And also I just love TikTok, so just go on TikTok with my iPad, and I can see these questions more, and the idea is growing on me. When your SD goes up, even when you have intrusive thoughts, your mind debunks them on its own. Mine doesn't even take thoughts seriously anymore, because I know they're lies internally. Yeah, Melody, as soon as you just practice telling yourself even for like a week, anytime that you have negative thoughts that they're not true, and anything that feels bad is not the truth, it will become like a habit. And now I don't even have to tell myself that, I just know it, you know? And it only takes like a week. Manifesting an iPad for the both of us. How to manifest a perfect man like a fictional character. The RSG insights. I would make a list of all of the qualities that you want, and if it is like something that, if it is like a character that you have in mind, you can say like, oh, they're like this person, or they're the exact replica of this person. And you do that every single day in the morning or whenever it feels good, and you just write it's already done at the bottom. That has been the most effective technique for me in terms of that, because I wasn't exactly manifesting a fictional character when I was single, but I was manifesting someone that I didn't know, like out of thin air, and I just wanted these specific qualities. You can also find the fictional character, put him on your wallpaper, and every time you look at him, you're like, that's my boyfriend, that's my man, or whatever. You can just visualize yourself with this person in real life as if they're not a fictional character, they're like legitimately like, you know, your SP. You're so pretty. Thank you, Izza. Infinite realities feel like shit to me. They make me feel ugliest, powerless, worse, because I can never share even a piece of my celeb SP with anyone else. Real. Period. So infinite realities are fake. Can anyone else manifest him in her reality? Firstly, I want to say, American girl, that if anything makes you feel like crap, you can just decide that it's not in your reality. You can just simply say like, infinite realities don't exist in my reality, and like, that's it, period. You are the creator of your reality. Like, that's it, period. Like, end of discussion. So no matter if 8 billion people are telling you yes, infinite realities do exist, at the end of the day, it's your reality, American girl, right? So you can just decide that, right? Secondly, I don't believe that that's exactly how it works. We have no idea what is going on in anyone else's lives. And there have been so many debates about this, right? Is everyone you pushed out like they don't exist? Or do they exist and they're experiencing complete different realities? Or is it that they just turn into like a different version of themselves when they're talking to you because you're projecting whatever in them to act this way? There are so many different ways that this can be interpreted, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing as like, you don't know how your manifestation is going to come about, right? And it's just something that cannot be put into words. So I believe that this is the exact same thing. Like, you can't no one can express or explain infinite realities, and like, is that person is your SP being experienced by another person in their reality? There's just no way of knowing that, but that's not your business at the end of the day. Like, just being harsh, it's not your business, because it's not your reality. You may not even exist in someone else's reality. Like, there are infinite realities. Like, it just doesn't stop. So you're gonna go crazy over absolutely every single thing that may or may not happen in 8 billion people's realities. Like, there's just literally no way of knowing. So, like, you will go crazy if you try to figure that out. And there's nothing to figure out because nothing has meaning. So just stick to your reality, stick to yourself, and manifest what makes you happy, and you're going to get exactly what makes you happy. Even the things that you are worrying about, even if you are confused right now or trying to figure something out, I promise you that if it doesn't feel good, no matter what it is, no matter how complicated it is, no matter how much you can't figure it out right now, it is a lie, or it is not the whole truth. So you have to just trust and know that. And as you continue on with your journey, it will start to make more sense. But the more you try to dig and try to figure out, the more you're going to just dig a hole, like, for yourself in complete darkness, where you're gonna, like, just not be able to see anything because you've just dug so deep to the point where it just doesn't make any sense. So, long story short, just focus on yourself, queen. Hey Rita, I just wanted to thank you. Found you last month, followed your advice, and after 2 years of crushing on my SP, bam, we are together. Congratulations, Jadwiga. Congratulations. What did you do specifically, if you don't mind me asking, so we can inspire the rest of the peeps watching? I'm using sats for now for like 25 days to bring back my SP, but there's no sign of him in the 3D. Unati, it's not your job to look at the 3D and like what is going on in the 3D. It's your job to just consistently keep living in the end, in that sats imaginal scene. The less you are detached from the results, the better it is for you. You need to distract yourself as much as possible throughout the day, so you're not even thinking like, where is he? You shouldn't even be thinking about like anything to do with your SP, because just manifest other than pasta. You shouldn't even be thinking about it because you're so in love with your life. What does it mean to let go while manifesting? Does it mean to lower the amount of thinking of that manifestation? Open niche. No, because when you're thinking about it in a good way where it excites you, I would encourage that. I would continue to do that. But if it's making you feel like, where is it? This isn't working, and you're dropping into a lower energy, that's when you should detach from the results and just live your best life. How to ignore him and focus on myself. In each and every single moment, ask yourself, what makes me feel good to do? That's it. It's very fun. It's very fun. This is like the funnest method, and it's not even really a method. It's just the way of living. Like, you're acting on what makes you happy in each moment. And if you have responsibilities and things to do, you are making the best, listening to music, eating a nice snack, making fun plans, doing modes of rampage of appreciation, like you're saying, or seeing things that you actually do like in the responsibility aspect of your life when you're in it, like for example work or taking care of someone, or you have to, you know, do something to make someone else happy, like whatever. And then also like use your common sense, like don't do drugs, kids, but like you're following what makes you feel good in each moment. And as you are, and this is like genuinely what makes you feel good, not what you think will make you feel good. You like sitting there, closing your eyes, going within for 1 second. It is not complicated at all. You're not going into a meditative Zen state. You're just closing your eyes and you're like, what makes me feel good to do right now? To me, it was going on TikTok live right now. Like, you know what I mean? I have a set plan of what I want to do for the rest of the day. I made a to-do list because it made me feel good. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending on my mood. But like, will I do all of those things? Only if they make me happy. And if one of those things on that list is making me feel like it's a burden, I'm not gonna do it. Because I'm literally getting led to my manifestations through my happiness in each moment. You're welcome, noob. This iced latte is so good. I just can't believe the size of it. And yeah, it's really nice of them to give me such a big size. I don't know how to deal with anxiety while affirming, being in the state right now and just affirming through it. Bubbles, to be honest, I wouldn't affirm if I was in an anxious state. You always want to like prioritize your happiness first and your mental health. So if it doesn't feel good to affirm, I mean, if it does, if it gets you, because I know people that it does make them feel better when they affirm through it. But if it doesn't, like it doesn't to me, am I gonna keep affirming? No, like, because I don't hate myself, because that's literally like mental abuse. Robotically affirming when you are feeling anxious is mental abuse. That's just how I feel. If it makes you feel like crap, don't do it. And when you are feeling good, which you will, it is inevitable in the way that I just told you before, by following your happiness. Like, that energy is so powerful. You are going to fucking erupt like a firework, like a rocket. And you will be so powerful in your affirmations because you've moved out of that anxiety. Have you ever had that night where you're feeling like shit and then you've gone to sleep and you wake up in the morning ready to tackle on the day? You feel so much better than before. It's because you've moved out of that energy, you've leveled up, you've realized that it has no hold on you, has no effect on you, and now you're ready to go. So I really highly suggest to do that. Thanks, guys. Blista, Rita, I literally manifested my whole life changing through the years ever since I discovered you in 2022. You're my favorite person on this earth. Love you, girl. Here until 1 million plus. Oh my god, I love that so much. That makes me so happy. I wanted to see if you can pin something on YouTube, but I don't think you can. But I would pin that if I could. That really makes me happy. Guys, I have Headlock stuck in my head by Imogen. It's such a good song. You know you better than this. Hi, Logan. Hi, Rita. Hi, A. If I want to manifest a physical change, should I do things in the 3D too? If you are called to, like if it's exciting you to do that, 100% do it. Because it could come in any way. It could come in the form of appearing out of thin air, like you literally just wake up with blue eyes or whatever it is that you're manifesting. Or it can come in the form of the path of least resistance, because based on your beliefs, like you have two options. Either you put in all of your energy to move on from those limiting beliefs that tell you that you can't just get blue eyes out of thin air, or you can, or like lose weight in 1 second, because you have to put energy into that, right? And you can do both. Or you can just continue to manifest weight loss or blue eyes or being taller, and then go through the path of least resistance through your happiness, through your inspired action. You might find, like, you might feel called to go on TikTok, and then on TikTok they provide something for a height increase or blue eyes. You know what I mean? What is 3D? It's the reality that we're living in right now. It's everything that you can feel, taste, hear, smell, touch, like all of the 5 senses that you are engaging with right now is the 3D. It's 11:11 here in Seattle. Oh, I love that, Charisse. Oh my god. Everyone, make a wish. It's 11:11 here too, Bubbles. I love that. Yes, take it as a sign. I love that. It's 6:11 p.m. here, guys. Your angel number? I love that. Kuroniko Kitchen, thank you so much. Does SATS work if you picture the image in your dream out-of-body experience rather than right before you go to sleep? Does SATS work if you picture the image in your dream? So do you mean that, like, you don't do SATS before you go to sleep, but you're dreaming of that? Like, while you're dreaming it? That's a good question. I mean, I haven't had any experience with out-of-body experiences, but if it's making you feel like you're in the state of, like, of that, then yeah, 100%. I would still manifest a little bit before sleep, because, like, also, the thing is, like, if anything is working for you, picture the image in your dreams. If anything is working for you, and it's making you know that it's working, your manifestation is working, just run with that. Because there are so many things that I have manifested unconventionally, and I believe that it's all leading me to my manifestation. So it doesn't have to be necessarily something that is like a theorized law of assumption technique like SATS, right? It can be literally anything. That's the thing. Don't go by the textbook techniques. Like, those are great, but you're manifesting in each and every single second, in each and every single form. Like, having a conversation with your best friend is you manifesting whatever you're talking about. Whatever you think about, whatever you talk about, the way that you're living every single second, like, no pressure or anything, is you manifesting. So yeah, if you are thinking about your manifestation in a good way in any form, then that's good. That is going to work. Many times I do sats and I end up dreaming being with my SP, but yes, gotta keep at it to get him into my 3D as my boyfriend. Yeah, like if you have a good dream, that's amazing. Like I would keep that as inspiration and motivation, but I don't want you to get into waiting mode because you saw that dream. So I don't want you to like have that dream and be like, oh, it's coming, because now you're going into it's coming energy and not it's here energy. You know what I mean? So take it as a nice, like, you're doing amazing, sweetie, right? Kris Jenner, you're doing amazing, sweetie. That's your dreams and the signs and synchronicities and stuff, but don't use that as like you stopping to manifest, because now you're just waiting for it to come. Melody, can I visualize and have inner conversations where all my manifestations have come true together? If that feels exciting for you, for sure do that. There's no right or wrong in this, Melody, at all. I have not studied anything. Exam is after 1 month. They say it's a difficult exam. Can I still top it by manifestation? Diresh, sorry. Yeah, 100%. So it's in 1 month, the exam. When you feel good, I would study. If you're feeling resistant that like you have to study in order to get good marks, whenever you do study, be like, oh my god, like I'm going to get the top marks by studying right now. Like I'm so smart. And then whenever you don't study, be like, oh my god, like by me not studying, by me just giving myself like a mental break, that's gonna give me more mental clarity and I'm gonna be top of my class. So no matter what you do, do it to make yourself feel good and consistently stay in the state. I saw your videos and made my own subliminals. Can I listen to those while sleeping? Mood it credits, yeah. As a subliminal maker, how can I make my subliminals more effective? Find the affirmations that make you feel excited. Put on visuals, because this is the thing about the subliminal community, like no one talks about the visuals that are put in the videos. Like that's just as important as the affirmations that are behind the subliminals, because if you're watching it, like many people are visual creatures, so that hypes us up. Like there's a reason why vision boards were so popular back in the day, you know? So I would definitely, even if it's just like one photo, but I get myself so hyped up. That's why I go as hard as I do on my subliminals, because I genuinely find the clips that like excite me, because when you're excited, when you're like just so hyped up about this manifestation, that gets you like a long way. Lure, that was me answering your question. Opposite emotions while manifesting, you just continue to manifest. And if you're dipping in your energy, then you just relax, quiet it down, not react, breathe through it, do what makes you feel good until you go up in your energy, and then you can begin to manifest again. Get excited about it. But I always get thoughts like, what if I fail an exam? I haven't studied at all. Well, you can release that resistance by studying, because you may have some limitations about studying, so you can study for sure. And while you're not studying, saturate your subconscious mind with the fact that you're topping your marks. Even if you don't believe it, you just saturate your mind with that and listen to subliminals about top marks. I have a subliminal about that. You just YouTube search top marks, Rita Kaminski, or top grades, just grades or studying, test, exam. I think it's, no, overachiever. YouTube search overachiever, Rita Kaminski will be the first one that pops up. You know you're better than this. Got your heart in a headlock. While manifesting, is it okay to ask for a tarot reading? Sajal, yeah. If the tarot reading is telling you exactly what you want to hear, if it's telling you, like, whatever for you to get into your state, 100%. But as soon as they start making you, like, dip in your energy, just tell yourself, this isn't the truth, it doesn't make me feel good, so it's not the truth, and then you just move on. You always want to do stuff that makes you feel good, guys. You're welcome, Sajal. Looks like it's gonna rain. It's like cloudy outside. Hey Rita, how to become that girl main character energy? By focusing on yourself, by doing what makes you feel good in each moment. That's receptive energy. That's like, I'm that bitch energy. It's telling to yourself that I deserve to be happy right now. That's you filling up your own cup by doing what makes you feel good. It's pouring in to your cup. And what are you pouring in? Happiness, 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 happiness. You become that bitch when you know that you deserve to be happy now. You're deserving of all of your manifestations. You're welcome, Laura. How do I manifest money in an emergency when you're scared? I would try to calm those emotions down by breathing into them, by telling myself that this reality is not real, and by telling myself that I am the only power, I am the creator of my reality. I would then distract myself by doing something good, by doing something that makes me feel amazing. And when I've maybe upped in energy, maybe I'll sleep on it, then I will begin to manifest the money that I want because my energy is raised, right? Because I've overcome that non-reactive energy. Tell yourself, I'm financially free. I have X amount of money in my bank account. Visualize it, rampage it, script it. Do whatever you feel is good in the moment to do. And whenever you feel like that's enough, or whenever you just get sick of manifesting in that day, you want to continue distracting yourself, making yourself feel good, not reacting to the 3D. How do you manifest out of depression? D's. It's the same thing with anything to do with dipping in a lower energy. It actually doesn't matter what it is. If it doesn't make you feel good, it's not the truth. So I would take it slow, move my body slowly, ask myself what makes me feel good, even if it's watching TV shows, even if it's going on TikTok, whatever it is, if it makes you happy, it is the top priority. And you will begin to slowly come out of it. You may not get out of a depression and be ecstatic the next day, and that's obviously totally normal, but each and every single day it's just gonna go up by a little bit and a little bit and a little bit, right? You're gonna be guided to doing things randomly that make you feel good. It might be just taking a brisk 10-minute walk around the block and that makes you feel better, or listening to music, or finding something empowering on YouTube, you know. It's not about the thing that you're doing, it's about listening to what makes you feel good. That's going to slowly raise your emotional state. Babe, can you give me an affirmation I can repeat easily to get my ex back? My ex does not give a shit about anyone else but me. My ex will do anything to make me happy. My ex, or insert his name and I are back together. We are in a happy relationship. Watch my ex rampage, and all of those can be used as affirmations as well. You're welcome, Shimbavi. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm in a committed, healthy, and loving relationship with my SP. Yes, Sejal. I love that one. You can definitely use that one. Rita, have you ever dove into Florence Scovel Shin's work? Bubbles, you know what's funny? Oh my god, did you see that doggy? That doggy was being walked. He's so cute. I have a neighbor that walks like a German Shepherd puppy, and I literally squeal of happiness every time I see them because they're literally so happy. Like, guys, this is what life is about. Like, doing what makes you feel good. Freaking looking at puppies. That's why we are alive, okay? No, I haven't dove into Florence Scovel Shin's work. For some reason, it's not that I never resonated. No, okay, I guess you can say I never resonated with her work. I think that the way that she speaks is outdated. So that's just my personal opinion. I mean, like, whenever I hear someone, I can't, guys, do you know I can't listen to Neville Goddard lectures? I just can't. That's why I love, like, Neville, like, people of this day and age speaking about Neville Goddard. I would rather shoot myself in the head than listen to fucking Neville Goddard speak. I just can't with the oldie talk. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love his books and stuff, but like when he speaks, I literally want to go to sleep. So anyone that's like back in the day, I just can't. And her, like, I don't know what she said, like just the 2 of the 3 quotes that I've heard from Florence never really resonated with me, so I never was interested in like diving deep into her stuff. Melody, you're so real. Man, I feel the same way about Neville. I can so relate to you, Rita. I would fall asleep to the lecture. John, right? Like, I'm not about to do all that. Listen to, like, I don't know, Neville in the 1940s. As much as I love him, as much as I agree with a lot of things that he says, just, I don't want to listen to him talk. I want to listen to his teaching. Another hack, guys, if you don't want to join members only or do like tipping and you really want me to answer a question, I would suggest to like keep the questions short, because like the questions go by so fast that it's really hard for me to stay and like read one. So I'm more than likely, if I can't answer all of them and I've gone through my members only questions and the tip questions, I'm gonna pick the ones that are really fast for me to read. Melody, can I listen to your calm subs one by one for a few days, or I listen to as many as I want each day? One by one for a few days. You can listen to as many as you want, if that excites you. As I've said before, with me, I like listening to one subliminal and one subliminal only. That's it. Like, because I like really saturating my mind with one thing. But I say that because I just like focusing in on 1 or 2 things to manifest, because I personally get overwhelmed with too many manifestations, and I don't want the other manifestations enough as badly as I want 2 of my manifestations, so I'm not going to even bother. But in saying that as well, I would recommend listening to my self-concept subliminal, because I listen to my calm self-concept subliminal every single night, and that is actually going to target everything, right? Just to keep it a little bit simpler. Neville Hack, the Audible book of his collection is amazing. Charisse, oh my god, I haven't thought of that. That is amazing. Because I used to have the book when I used to live in New York, but when I moved, I didn't take it with me. And, like, the book was fine. Like, the way that it was worded was okay for me. So, that is a really good tip. How to watch subs. Pelham, you don't need to watch them, you can just listen to them, but if the visuals in the subs are like getting you hyped or excited, or you're liking the aesthetics, I would watch it for sure. What are your thoughts on the 3D and the 4D? I think that it doesn't matter, because we should just be prioritizing what is going on in our minds, in our 4D, and telling ourselves that the 4D is the 3D. Even though technically it's not, because the 3D is the 5 senses, tasting, whatever, touching, feeling, whatever. But the point is to get into the state of the wish fulfilled, where you are in the end state right now, which to me simply means your 4D is your 3D. So it's like, technically by the textbook it's not the same, but you want to get into that state where the 4D and the 3D is actually the same, if that makes sense. Of course it does. Can I manifest marriage only by robotic affirming? Yeah, for sure. I'm married to my SP. I'm in a happy marriage with my SP. Saturate your mind with that, for sure. Age is just a limiting belief, right? It doesn't matter if I'm in my mid-20s, I can still manifest height increase. I want to grow 6 centimeters more. Yeah. Like, people's faces change, people's, like, lives change, people's, everything changes. Like, just because we may not believe that it's possible, there has always been a person who's made the impossible possible, right? So nothing is impossible. You can literally manifest anything. Now, like, you know, like Christina Aguilera, how she looks freaking amazing, and she's what, like 45, 50? And no, like, yes, she did surgery, right? But so many others before her have done surgery at her age and did not quite look the way that the woman literally looks like she's 20 years old. Right? And before that, I don't know if you could see the comments on TikTok, but they're like, everyone is like, this has never been done before. Like, she just looks like she's from another world in like the best way. Like, she looks like she used to look when she was 20, but even better. And that's never been done before. So, like, yeah, you can manifest height. Also, people change their looks all the time. Like, not just weight loss or something that you think is possible. There are crazy, just look at appearance changes on TikTok. Like, the people don't even look the same. I'm talking about Christina Aguilera, but yeah, Lindsay Lohan as well, like, looks amazing, right? I love you, Rita. I love you too! I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. Right? Elena, how good does Christina Aguilera look? I absolutely love her. Love her. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. How to speed up manifesting? Jenny, you have two options. Either you decide that you have it now by quantum leaping, or you saturate your mind with affirmations. Those are the two. They're not the only options, but those are the two that most people go for. And because I don't want to speak this into existence, but it has been in my experience that many people can easily robotic affirm because it's hard for them to believe. Not many people can just simply sit there and decide that they have what it is that they want. But I'm gonna turn that around right now, and I'm assuming in this reality that everyone can manifest super easily. So I'm manifesting for you guys. Like, everyone can manifest by just deciding in this reality that they have it. They totally can do the it's already done method by just quantum leaping, and they can get their stuff instantly, because it's totally possible, but it's all within you. But you totally can now, because I just manifested for you, so you're welcome. Who is my favorite singer? Divya. My favorite singer? I mean, my favorite artist is probably Drake. But I don't really think about singers. I guess Christina Aguilera. Like, I love Christina Aguilera. I love Britney Spears. But it's not like I actively listen to them. Like, if I would listen to anyone, it would be like Drake or Lil Baby or Gunna or Bad Bunny. Yeah. But I don't listen to pop. But I did used to love, like, Christina Aguilera. I mean, I love her now, but, like, yeah. I don't actively listen to that music. You're welcome, Charisse. I love that you're actively singing that song. Genie in the Bottle is facts. I love that song so much. It just does not get old. It really does not get old. Funny story, my cousin used to go to school with her in Pennsylvania, and they fought. Who, with Christina Aguilera, Elena, or with Lindsay Lohan? That's so funny. That is tea. We are getting all the tea on this channel right now. I'm having so much fun on this live, guys. Yes, Christina! Oh my god, that's so funny. What the hell? I wonder what they fought about. I feel like Christina could get a little bit spicy though, because she had that big, like, brawl with Eminem back in the day. She definitely has it in her. Cherie's day one baddie here. I remember when you said you can manifest Drake to be in your DMs in the manifesting a celebrity video, I believe. Hilarious. That's funny. I love Drake. But yeah, I don't listen to, like, music much now. As funny as that sounds, like, I just like using it to, like, listen to either subliminals or, like, positive, like, talk about manifesting to make me feel limitless or remind myself to not react, stuff like that. I loved it, lol. Oh, is it raining? I think it's raining here, guys. I love rain. It's such a vibe. American girl, so I answered your question. So what I would do is all of these lives get automatically saved in the YouTube section. So I would just rewatch the entire video when it's done. Raining in January. Does it not rain where you are in January? Oh, because I guess there's like dry and wet seasons in other countries. Yeah, that makes sense. So in Australia, we don't have like wet and dry seasons. It's more so like we have seasons, and then in every season it just rains like whenever, you know? But it has been raining a lot recently, for sure. Why do I keep seeing angel numbers though? I know, so do you, queen. My question is, why do you think that happens? Melody, I am in the belief that we're not alone. Like, we're co-creating with our subconscious mind, with our higher self, and I do believe in God and like angels and all of that. So I do genuinely believe that it's God and your higher self and like all of the good, you can just say source, being like, you're on the right path. But it's the way that we interpret it. So if we interpret it as like, oh, it's coming soon, and then you jump into the waiting energy, that's not good. But if you take it more so like, yay, I'm getting like cheered on, like, I mean, we're humans, we like being supported, right? So if we just take it like that, like, oh, yay, I'm on the right track, that's a better way to look at it. In the summer, it's possible to ride bike, hike, and all those other things. In the winter, everything seems to stop and slow down. How can you stay on track during harsher seasons?